Hello! As I promised, this is Trans Widow Uta Hagen YouTube channel here with some dahlia bulbs that just got dug up. I think that these are almost dried up enough. I will just brush them off a little bit and put them into the medium where they will store for the winter. This one happens to be an emery Paul, that beautiful magenta, rather large flowering dahlia. And I am here, though, to make some comments regarding the controversy of a man in a dress at the Genspect meeting in Denver. Now, interestingly, I wasn't invited to appear remotely to tell the story of the data that 54 of us have participated in, revealing the disrespect, physical and sexual assaults of these men on their wives. I'm not quite sure. It's unclear to me what this guy, Phil Illy's, uh, purpose was for going to that conference sort of in drag, exercising his sexual fetish of dressing as female in order to get aroused. I feel that what this reveals is this inability of the individuals who are trying very hard to help the kids who are making really unwise decisions to engage in sex trait modifications because they have a period of ideation when they are making very ill-advised decisions that typically they will start to regret later. What I would request Stella O'Malley and Sasha Ayad and James Lindsay and all the rest of them to consider is actually the children that I'm keeping data on, who are the sons and daughters of men who dress in drag, who are so distraught about losing their father that they either have suicidal ideation or actively have attempted suicide. And what I would rather hear about is their efforts to get some data on that. My own older son, at the age of 9, 2 years after his father had this change and demanded, despite the fact that he said he didn't, he demanded that they stop calling him daddy. And this is for a child like experiencing the process of mourning the father who is no more. I am hoping that all of my viewers will please repost this video with a link to Stella O'Malley on formerly Twitter, now X, etc. And I would really like to have some kind of engagement with Stella O'Malley and Sasha Ayad. I have had a little bit on comments under their videos. They have never come over here to comment on any of our trans widow stories. And they have not done any encouraging actions to help us. What I would really like is for them to sponsor a viewing of the film Behind the Looking Glass, Vaishnavi Sundar's documentary, telling the stories of 18 of us, although she was contacted by more than 40. The other women uh, who contacted her said, I want to tell you about my situation, but I cannot appear even with my voice, even with your animation in your film because I'm so afraid of my ex-husband. So I am not saying they should have kicked this person out, but I think they should have made it more clear that they think the way he was dressing was inappropriate and that he was most likely getting his kicks out of uh, coming into what he regards as enemy territory and getting away with acting out his sexual fetish. I don't even want to know the details of which bathroom he used and so on, like that. But I have to respond to this. Please, uh, I would really like to read out some trans widows' responses to this because why an autogynephile goes in full regalia to a meeting that is to help these psychiatrically ill young people, youth, minors, in getting better treatment for their psychiatric illness. Why does he insert himself into that? It's because he wants to make his idea that we are all bigots and we are just so unfair and so on. He wants to make that point. Now, I understand that there was one trans widow there, Shannon Thrace, who has to also go by a pen name. She's not using her real name. And in a way, this is participation by Genspect in the silencing of trans widows. That's what I have to say. Please put the link next to on Stella O'Malley's Twitter feed. Please. Thank you. Be well.